Now to a story that we first brought you earlier this month. Unsafe living conditions in Fort Stewart Barracks. Now family members living on the post housing tell News 3 that they face similar problems. WSAV's Christine Quayle was in Hinesville again today and has that story.
Fort Stewart Barracks tenants tell me they have extensive health and safety concerns about their housing. But families who live on base also say they have some of those concerns, calling some of their housing unlivable and telling me they fear for their children's health. One military spouse who spoke with WSAV on the condition of anonymity says her family has been dealing with mold all over their home for a year and a half. She has 2 children under the age of 3 and her husband is deployed. She tells me the mold is now growing in her son's bedroom, on his clothing and toys. The spouse I spoke with says this issue is not only affecting her children's physical health, but her mental health as well.
The entire 18-month span that we have dealt with all of these issues has really dramatically hurt. It hurts as a parent. As a military family member, as a dependent, we live in a very inconsistent life. And the one thing that is provided to us as security and safety is housing. And we're supposed to be able to trust it. And it's not. We can't.
Those who live in housing on base tell me that many of their belongings have been damaged by mold, and they can't afford to replace all of them.
And there's just mold growing all over my son's sneakers, my husband's gear, his brand new boots, OCPs, everything. And I'm like, what do I do? So I contacted maintenance. They said, well, watch what you can. You can try and make a claim with us and make us liable, but there's no guarantee we're going to help you.
Advocate for service members and their families, Melissa Godoy, uses her social media to promote better conditions in on-base housing. She says that while poor housing conditions certainly exist at Fort Stewart, the issue stretches nationwide, telling me Congress needs to take decisive action. There have been numerous reports from the federal government about military housing concerns across the country. Yet some military service members and their families, like those at Fort Stewart, continue to struggle with military housing options. Reporting in Hinesville, Christine Quayle, WSAV News 3, on your side.